Many people in 2024 had their hearts cracked wide open. I have a very, very special and empowering message for you for 2025. If you find yourself with your heart just so wide open as a result of what happened in 2024, this reading's for you. Hi there, beautiful souls. I'm Michèle Duquet. Welcome to my channel, Soulful and Unplugged. And I'm going to do a January 2025 energy update and some kind of an overview of a message that I got that is very empowering, but at the same time, it caused me a little confusion going, all right, guys, what's going on? So let's get into it. I've got my iPad here, wide letter so I can read it. First message they're talking about, the lines of time are changing. Yeah, we've been talking about that a lot. The timeline. Well, I guess what they mean by the lines of time is that they're talking about timelines. And those are the messages that I've been receiving so strongly. September, October, November, December. I did a reading for December and January, and I will post it right here. And the messages I got for January is that we were going into healing. So this message is really in line with that. Sorrow has stricken many, opening their hearts like never before. This is how the planet awakens. The heart breaks open, allowing the universal energies of love to enter and heal. I certainly felt that with the passing of my dog. And I remember my beautiful dog, Roxy. I remember also when my mother passed, there is a gift that comes with loss and sorrow. It's that the heart is so open. We lose that resistance to keep our hearts in check. That's how we grow. That's how we awaken, because that's how the universal energies of love come in. And from that, this is the powerful message that I got. Make no mistake, 2025 will be a year like no other. A power surge electrifies millions of souls. It is fated to. So we're talking about the fate of everything, the fate of the universe, the fate of this planet, and the fate of you in your life. What that means is we all chose to be here at this time. Some of us may be questioning our choices, going, why did I choose to be here at this time? It's because you are going to experience your own power to choose the life you want. There is a surge of courage energy. There's a surge of love energy. There's a surge of empowerment energy that is coming. Now, here's the interesting thing, the message that confused me. We purposely do not extend our knowledge of the energies further than January 2025, as all possibilities are opened through this heart opening. Our knowledge could therefore influence humanity's self-will. See what they're saying here? They're saying that it's in your hands. It's in your own self-will power to choose which fork in the road you will take. If you focus on all of that happened in 2024, it's a really good time today to do that. Reflect on all that happened in 2024. The overall feeling may not match the actual accomplishments. I look back and I have a feeling like, maybe I moved the needle forward a little bit. And the feeling is, yeah, it was good. It was okay. It wasn't like extraordinary. And then when I list and think of all of the things that I accomplished, I realize it was an extraordinary year, an absolutely extraordinary. The things I created, one of my walls behind the camera here is a full wall of an entire TV series that I developed. No green light yet, nothing like that, but I wrote a script, the pilot script. I have episodes all arced for the first season. I have every character written out. But because I haven't moved it forward, the feeling is, nothing happened. Wow, no, huge things have happened. Think of it like that for your life. So for example, the loss of my dog. I faced the things I was most afraid of facing. I was always really scared of having to make that decision of calling the vet to come to the house and help my dog have the beautiful crossing over. That was always something I feared, and I conquered that. I did it, and I did it in the most beautiful way for my dog. Like those, I'm just giving you a few examples. So I'm hoping that you're inspired to think back to all the things you did. What friendships were deepened? I certainly have much deeper friendships in 2024 that were really deepened. What relationships were perhaps set with boundaries? What have you done that is not necessarily on paper? It's not in your bank account. It's not the kind of car you drive, but it says something about you accomplished huge steps in your soul's journey, in your learning and in your growth. That's what I'm talking about here. Bring that into 2025. Bring that into today. That feeling of 2024 was actually amazing. Even if you unfortunately had illness, what did that illness teach? What did you accomplish within that? There is growth and there is soul learning in absolutely everything, which I think is really what they were trying to say with the message. Each individual soul will find themselves at a crossroad, open to the power of love or remain exactly as you are. So remaining exactly as you are is that dependence on a feeling of victory, that kind of feeling that you get. It's not about that. It's about recognizing the soul growth, recognizing the successes that you have had that were not on paper. They were in the heart, in here, in your soul, where you opened up to the power of love. And when you look back and see all those accomplishments, that's the power of self-love. That's the power of love. We live in a society that is very dependent on certain markers of success, but I'm inspiring you through this reading to find true markers of success, true markers of growth, true markers of love expansion and consciousness expansion and awareness. Because part of the message is a little frustrating. They say we cannot influence your self-will because both choices are perfect. When they were talking about the different choices, open to the power of love or remain exactly as you are, both choices are perfect. In this dimension, in this line of time, which means timeline, in this soul-created reality, everything is always perfect. But each choice also creates a new reality. By choosing the road of heart-opening, love energy, you will be faced with the need to be courageous, to walk where you've never walked before, and the rewards will be great. The rewards will be inner peace, calm, joy, healthy relationships, and true love given and received. Those are the markers that really matter. It may not be glamorous, but when you think about everything you seek in the material world, everything you seek that society says this is what you should seek, what are you really after? You're after that feeling of calm, joy, inner peace, healthy relationships, and true love given and received. And here's the final message for 2025, which I love. But as always, the choice is yours because in 2025, you are asked to learn, acknowledge, and walk in your power that you are asked to discover. It is time for you to discover your true power as one individual soul and one global and universal consciousness. All is connected, and therefore, all is always perfect. But in this perfection, the thrill of choosing a road that brings you true joy is the universe's offering for 2025. I'm going to read that again. It's so beautiful. All is connected, therefore all is always perfect. But in this perfection, The thrill of choosing a road that brings you true joy is the universe's offering for 2025. So, today, on this day, it's a good time to reflect and really pick out those things that you did in 2024 that are more in line with choosing your self-empowerment and bring that into 2025. January will be exactly that, a time of self-empowerment, understanding that the power to choose is in your hands. You can choose to remain the same, or you can choose a whole new way of being. That takes courage, though. It doesn't just pop up out of nowhere. You have to open the heart and accept that good things are meant to come to you, and they are coming to you. What the message reiterates over and over again is that the power is in your hands. You have far more power than you know. And this year is the year to do it. 2025 is going to be extraordinary. I have to read this part again so you really get it. Make no mistake, 2025 will be a year like no other. A power surge electrifies millions of souls. It is fated to. So it's up to you to decide what you will do with that power surge. How each difficulty has a positive counter side to it. How fear brings courage. How sorrow opens the heart. How relationships that end bring relationships that begin. How disappointments bring determination. And how a feeling of dissatisfaction at the way things have always been brings the motivation for you to finally make a change. Make that change now. 2025 will assist you like no other year has. And for those of you who want to go deeper into this, I will now go into the extended version for my members, which you can access by clicking the join button below this video. Thank you so much for making my 2024 an extraordinary year on YouTube. I went from 10,000 subscribers to 18,000. I got so many views on some videos. It's the support, the love, the comments. I'm just really moved, deeply, deeply moved. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart, sending you lots of love and wishing you an extraordinary 2025.